Hey guys, I'm Izzy, and I'm here to continue telling you all of the allegations that have been made against Ian, or better known on TikTok as Infernum Asylum. Now, if you haven't watched my last video, this may not make a whole lot of sense to you, so I highly recommend that you go back and watch that first before continuing on to this one. So moving on to today's video, we are going to talk about a woman named Alison and what she has to say on her experiences with Ian. Alison is a fellow TikToker slash influencer who goes by the name LawlieTigerPony. I'll put it right on the screen so you guys can read it. And she went public with her statements pretty much right after Ava and her sister said what they had to say. So this is her video.
I'm smiling through the pain, but like, listen. I know everyone wants to know. Alison, what the f? I just want to say that there's so much more than to what Ava posted in her videos that she did not have permission to talk about. So know that on top of what she did talk about, there is so much fucking more. And now we have many people reaching out now, after things are public, with more stories. And it's crazy. And I know what y'all are thinking. Alison, what was your personal experience? Well, I do not want to go into gory details because I'm shaking. I do not want to go into gory details because it's intense. But basically, TLDR, I was manipulated so much. Just know that there's so much that we can't even talk about because it's too personal. And my heart is broken for the fans that are realizing this and are smart enough to realize, like, oh, this isn't someone I should support, because I know you guys really loved him and Colton, and I know some of you put in so much effort to support him, to buy merch, to make art, and I feel for you guys. I really do. I felt on top of the world when he started talking to me. But now I know that this isn't someone I can be associated with or near, ever.
So in this, she is referring to them as Ian and Colton. And as I stated in my last video, that we are only going to be focusing on the allegations against Ian. Now, on this post made by Alison, she states, "To those of you fans who will be in denial about the situation and still support these people, you did not know them. Joining live streams does not count as knowing. Being a longtime fan does not count as knowing. We knew them. We spent time with them. We loved them. And knowing all that we know, we cannot sit and be silent. I have never and will never be someone who excuses sexual harassment or inappropriate contact with minors, no matter what. You need to believe victims. Do not let blind idolization make you support behavior like this. And if you are someone who's going to let this slide, unfollow me. I don't want your stench on my page anyways." That being said, Ian is a bitch name anyways. Love you guys, be smart. Oh, and Val's not going anywhere. She was thriving before him, she'll be thriving after him. TikTok's still got a demon they can rally behind. So this is in reference to Alison's cosplay character, who she named Val. In the past, Alison has worked with Ian because they both have their respective cosplay characters, and on TikTok there is a feature where you can do side-by-side videos, so they probably like planned stuff out together. And a lot of people were saying that Alison only had her popularity and her following because of Ian, and many people wondered if she would quit her cosplay after that. At least I can separate my art from myself, and I'm not, you know, an actual demon. This is very much in reference to Ian, seeing as he tried to use the excuse that he was in cosplay to say that was why he did sexual harassment on other women.
want you all to know that one time Ian and I spoke recently, and he said, you know, it's always the same kind of women that bring up these allegations about me. They're always female supremacists. His words.
That's big talk from a guy with a heavily female fan base. I'm getting words from several fans who have had encounters with him that kept second guessing and assuming they were overthinking the situation. Y'all are not alone. I hope this has given you at least some enlightenment and relief.
Oh, he made videos. Oh, the character is like that? The character is raunchy? The character is very forward? Oh, I got news for you. This is real life. It's okay, you guys. Don't worry about it. I'm going to reclaim the perm song. It is now my song. I can do it better anyways.
I genuinely don't know what the perm song is. I knew from the start that the moment he came up with explanations and apologies that he would have defenders. I'm disgusted but not surprised. I hope the majority of y'all are smarter than this. This is in reference to Ian's fake and condescending apologies that I showed in the first video.
You have explanations, you have defense, you have receipts. What are you gonna do? Gaslight your fans? Oh wait, you're good at that though. This is my one message for every girl out there that's gonna defend him purely because they're thirsty for him. I've seen his penis. It's not that good. Alison, how did you see his penis? Was it an accident?
Oh no, he wanted me to see it. He very much wanted me to see it.
I need you guys that are still on the fence to understand that he is a master manipulator. Master. Bitch, I'm the smartest girl who ever lived and he got me. Bruh. Don't believe it.
So this is an anonymous Instagram user who messaged Alison to share their experience with Ian. And this message is as follows. Hey, I hate to add on to these stories, but when I started on TikTok, Ian reached out to me to collab. And I know that sounds fine, but he was very creepy about it. And it sounded like he wanted to get me alone. He would hit on me when he knew I had a boyfriend. And it almost ruined my relationship because I was manipulated into thinking he was just being nice. When in fact now that I'm hearing all these stories, he was just being a piece of shit. I figured all the disgusting stuff he did would come out sooner or later. I even remember his ex-girlfriend told me even more fucked up shit a while ago. And now I'm like, wow, it's all coming out. F that dude. Now, this is absolutely not illegal by any means, but it is a testament to how creepy and manipulative he can be.
You know what? Let's skip the middleman. I'm gonna make Ian's video about me right now. This is what it's gonna look like. You guys, I know Alison's been saying a lot of stuff. She never told me anything was wrong. I hate when people pretend things are okay and then they're not. Sorry, I had a little bit of bullshit stuck in my teeth. Anyway, talking about my penis was very inappropriate. I'd like to add, she seems to be making a joke of it. Notice how he wears sunglasses to hide his eyes? Notice he wears that hat to hide his forehead, in which underneath he keeps his third eye. This is 100% just a petty thing, but let me have myths. You ever notice he would do this? What? What do you do? That's not hot. Where are your receipts? You're making a lot of claims. Where are the receipts? I'm sorry! I didn't have my sexual assault photographer on me at the time that he was touching women. And I'm sure none of them did too! Apologize. That was very violent and loud. But that fucking argument that I need, like, photo or text evidence of him touching people? That doesn't happen. I believe people who say that that happened. Because I'm not an idiot. Junko and Oshima.
And in case you missed it, towards the end, Alison wrote, if it were maybe one or two instances, I'd question it. Now, I'll be the first to say that yes, Alison jokes a lot, and she puts a lot of feelings into her statements. I know it can be very hard to keep all those feelings bottled up, especially when you feel so passionately about something. So after all of that, which I just showed you, was posted, Ian said this.
This is in regards to LawlieTigerPony. LawlieTigerPony, Alison, is one of several women that I cannot disclose their names because I do not have permission, that I have been manipulating and into thinking that they were in monogamous relationships with me of some sort. I gaslighted them and manipulated them and made them think the world of themselves, only to cut things off and tell them that I wouldn't be able to commit to a relationship because of long distance or because of TikTok. And that is the truth. And I am telling you this because I see many of you defending me when defense is not deserved. I manipulated women. I gaslighted them. I lied to them. I made them think that they were on the top of the world when I was actually seeing other women behind their back. And everything that is happening right now is so well deserved. And as I always have told you guys, karma. So, that is the information I will leave you with to do what you want. I manipulated several women, including LawlieTiger, into thinking that they were in monogamous relationships with me of some sort. And I gaslighted them, I love bombed them, I treated them like they were my only, when in fact they weren't. And that is the truth. And that is my piece. And with that, goodbye.
Now, I don't know about you, but to me, this video comes off very try-hard. He's trying to convey this, oh, poor me, oh, feel bad for me sentiment to his fans. He's literally trying to manipulate his fans to feel bad for him. But, you know, that's my own personal feelings. You can interpret it how you want.
Funny how I was unblocked long enough for him to post 4 or 5 cryptic but blatant confessions, not excuses, confessions of manipulating me by name and other women. Horrible emotional manipulation. No matter how fucking weird he was acting in the videos, because I know that's all anyone was focused on. Blatant confession. Only to delete all of them, post no follow-up, except for the recent one about minors, and then re-blocked me. So, there you go. I know they're fucking terrifying to watch. My point in posting them wasn't that he's acting weird or anything like that. Trust me, we all know it's fucking scary and manipulative. But I just wanted to show that he admitted to it. I don't care if he sounds genuine, because he doesn't. And if he really was sorry, he wouldn't have fucking done it for months! I shit you not, when that motherfucker said "so well deserved" in Dismal's voice when I first watched the video, I threw my phone. What the fuck?
Dismal is the name of Ian's cosplay character. This, again, shows to me that Ian is integrating his character with his real life. Or possibly his character is his real self and he just pretends like they're two different people.
I got sent a message that said, "So you guys are angry you got played?" Played? That is an understatement.
Again, it's really hard to tell timeline-wise which videos came first because there was a lot of deleted videos, a lot of people re-uploading on all different sources. But this is Ian once again elaborating on the women that he manipulated.
And as I always have told you guys, karma is a bitch. And I am reaping what I sow. And I manipulated these women that gave me affection and gave me themselves, and I only threw it back in their face. They gave me their trust. They trusted me to be with them and to create memories with them, and I took advantage, and I used that for my own personal gain of affection and love. I have no rebuttals, no thoughts behind those actions. It was simply for my own twisted need.
Alison wrote on screen, "The fact that he can admit to being a compulsive liar and master manipulator, and people think that those traits can't also apply to all the allegations against him." Some commenters were saying things such as, "You're just being a bitter ex," to which Alison writes, "Oh, I wish that was all this was about. I really do."
But I'm not a bitter ex, I'm the bitter ex. Shit, there was like 7 of us at once. Fuck! He used to tell people, apparently, when I wasn't around, that he saw me as a little sister. I know you have a little sister. I really hope you don't talk to her the way you talk to me. Just leave him alone. You've done your damage. Leave him alone. Just leave him alone. You're right. I should take after him. And leave him alone, the way he left all those women alone when they said no. Wait a second.
I know that this wasn't like some big giant exposing video with a whole bunch of information, but I do feel that this is important stuff to know. Alison, along with Ava and her sister, kind of blew the doors open for other victims to come forward and share their experiences with Ian. In the next video, I'll be going through and sharing with you the testimonial of 2 victims.
Ian is a predator.
Ian has a high tendency to manipulate the women that he wants to be involved with.
He cannot get hired by Universal anymore because so many women feel uncomfortable by him. And he was like, it couldn't have been that bad.
I obviously do not associate with Ian anymore. He lied.
And that was one of the worst mistakes I've ever made.